Welcome back everyone to another edition of Figures from the Attic. Today we're back with another figure unboxing and review, this time of Crush. Specifically Crush from Series 31 Legends. Picked them up at Target. I was lucky enough, as I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, to find the entire set. So I'll be reviewing the whole set along with the Build-A-Figure, which this time around is the Diamond Stud Scott Hall. Kind of his debut look in WCW. But this is a debut look for Crush after he was a part of Demolition. So his debut look as a singles guy. He was full-blown in his kind of Hawaiian gimmick. He is from Hawaii after all, but they gave him very colorful attire. And as you can see, you do get the Diamond Stud's legs. I'll put that off to the side for now. Review that individually. You get some very, very neat kind of, what's up, man? Hawaiian hands, so to speak. We'll get those out. I'm probably going to use these because they are pretty unique. You get microphone holding hands, and of course you get Crush right there in the middle. What I'm loving right off the bat is how big this guy feels. Because he's a big man, and I feel this does do him justice. Except I would say, just looking at and from the front, it looks really nice. From the front, he looks appropriately large. So that looks great, and thankfully this is how you display figures. But looking at it right now in the back, I feel like maybe his shoulders look a little small. Is it just me? That's a small nitpick, but I would say he looks much better from the front than he does from the back. But again, I do love the colors. Very, very colorful. They pop very, very much. Actually very appropriate for the time. You know, this would have been like the early to mid 90s when he was around. So color was all over the place, and it suited his character well. It also kind of reminds me of the Lakers, the purple and gold, purple and yellow. But yeah, I would say this is how you display him. He's actually that actually kind of reminds me more of, like, what would the Rockers do? The Rockers would go like this, you know, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. So I'll try to play around with the posing and see what works best. But the head looks great. It's basically the same head that you get for the Demolition Crush, just without the face paint. That long mullet, again, very appropriate for the time, early to mid 90s. Those were in style back then. You do get the Crush logo in the middle with some orange accents, which match nicely with the orange belt going along the waist. You also get some orange right there in his wrist gauntlets. So I do like the theme there. Again, very colorful. Very, very 90s for sure. And along the side of the legs, you get Crush with orange trim, only on one side. So the right leg gets the Crush. You do get, of course, yellow boots with black shoelaces. Were they black in real life, or were they purple? Because I could see them being purple, but these are black on the figure. But very nice. My one complaint, I guess, would be the shoulders from the back. It does make him look a little small up top, but very proportionate and very accurate from the front for sure. I like how much it stands out. I'm probably going to have to add him to my New Generation era shelf. I've got a lot of color going on in that shelf, and I think it'll be a good fit color-wise. But there he is, Crush from Series 31 Legends. I'm gonna go an 8.6 out of 10. 8.6 out of 10 for Legends Crush. As always, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more.